special semi-hollow, and here we are on my Silver Jubilee profile. There we go. All right, all flat. We're on 10 here and 10 here. Bridge pickup. Great wide open rock sound. The cool thing is we can split this. Okay, that's the bridge split now. A little extra upper, upper mid and high end clarity. Humbucker. A little thicker there. So we're in full humbucking now. Okay, now let's do chords. Right, or here we go. Right. There's some nice sounds available with these little dip switches or whatever you want to call them, double pull, double throw. Okay, not sure. Now let's add a little gain and a little echo. Same licks I did in the other video, so you can kind of compare them if you're interested. So a little univibe. I usually like backing down the tone control a little bit on the bridge. Okay, so it takes up a little bit of the edge. But when we come to the neck pickup on these master tone, master volume setups, this is always too dark for me. So I like that sound of like the air going over top of a jug when I slide up on the A string on the neck pickup. Let's split the neck. Even more like a Strat. Yeah, that's cool. Get a little chirp at the top of the note. That's kind of what I'm always looking for out of the neck. Anyway, that's what nerds like me like to focus on. All right, so now we've heard that under some gain. Let's hear middle position on this guitar is, oddly enough, not the middle pickup. So you'd think with a 5-way blade and 3 pickups, they'd go for the Strat thing, but they didn't. They went with the Telly thing. So it's more like Right now, it's single coil, and I'm hearing both of them, and they form a hum-canceling pair. So let's go to the clean sound. Okay, so that's one. I'm not sure which of the, if it's the north or the south bobbin. Okay. Very nice sound, though. Very nice sound. Okay, it sounds kind of like a telly to me, you know? Let's ditch some of the goo. Very chirpy and nice. That's a very cool, like, let's hear it. Very fun, very fun. All right, so when we split one and not the other, we're going to introduce a little bit of hum, I think. Right? Yep, but we get a little bit more of the, if you want to tilt the balance more towards the bridge, that's a good way to do it. So let's listen to that versus. Right, versus. Meat on the bone when we put it in full humbucking. All right, now let's flip it. So now we're splitting the bridge and keeping the neck full. Got some nice. Kind of that split country sound that sounds very nice and chimey. Let's go do what this thing was built for, though. All right, let's split it between these two, okay? That's what this is all about. We're doing like the best I've heard of a humbucking guitar with a set neck, okay? Getting the stratty kind of quacky sounds. So if we do that, right, now we've got it single coil and the split. I'm sorry, the what do they call it? Narrow field. For that kind of. Okay, so that's both of them split and out of the whatever you'd call this, neck. Sorry, the bridge and middle sounds. So let's hear that with some more like delay and a little chorus, like. So you can hear the hum from the bridge being in single. Let's ditch that. Verses. So I know where I'd live. I'd deal with this in a little less sparkle. I hate hum. Nice for that sound. Let's try the equivalent between the neck and the middle here. So that's split. That's going to be the humbucker. Right? So let's hear. Full humbucker, but still split between the two pickups here. Ditch the gain, ditch the goo. Here's the bridge and the middle. Neck in the middle. Splitting. Stratty. Woo, that's pretty cool, man. Check this out. Let's get it on that Marshall sound. Okay, let's hear what the. That's cool. Let's try maybe a tube screamer sound. Let's see what we get out of that. A little bit more volume, maybe. Okay, that's in the humbucker. Let's split it. Sounds pretty stratty. Let's try it in here. I must say that my only real gripe about the setup is that there's a few elements of this design that seem to conspire against it being for me. And I can only speak for myself, but that's kind of the point of this video, right? Is you see this bit of plastic that's here? It kind of starts the pickup effectively that much closer to where I'm picking. And that I'm finding myself always hitting this like a little speed bump. And I'm pretty old dog, so new tricks of picking someplace other than right here is problematic. So, like the smaller that pickup would be, that would be better with the removal of this. But I think a lot of that also stems from the fact that this is a 22 fret model with a full-size humbucker. So if we could envision this guitar as ending at 21 frets and having a single coil, there'd be a lot of space here. But there really isn't that much unencumbered space. When they talk about a narrow field, the narrow field is, for me, like that's where I get to pick, is just between these two things without bottoming out on the pickup here or hitting the pickup cover here. So those are the things that kind of make this not my guitar, but it's still very, very cool, especially sounds. So. It sounds like there's compression on it, but it's just a snappy, quacky. Okay, so we've got a strap bridge. I forgot, or not a strap, but a floating bridge. So when I do those bends, okay, things go flat. So again, another element I would probably have to remedy, because I do a lot of this kind of stuff with my guitars, so that makes the bridge move around. But all that aside, man, we've got a lot of good sounds. Let's see what else we've got here. This is like a Trey Anastasio sound I've been accessing a little bit. Let's see what happens when we split it. Actually between the two pickups, but keep it in full humbucking. That definitely has that little. That's a Mesa Boogie Mark II with some set kind of cleanish with some tube screamers in series. And then obviously a couple of compressors in series actually too. After. Let's try these two. Put them in the middle. My jam, but still pretty cool. I like this one the most, I think, when I'm going for that kind of that Trey thing. All right, so let's see what else we got here. Very stratty. here. I think that's about it. We have just a clean, pure clean, which we already kind of covered on that dreamier sound. That's both. Neck, bridge. Bridge is kind of quiet compared to this. split them. Definitely cool. Split it. Even more so. Anyway, really convincing, cool. I wouldn't say convincing. It doesn't sound like a Strat, but it definitely kind of fulfills the same function. All right. Once again, this one has a Brazilian fingerboard and some pretty cute inlay work. It's rather than being like the other one I played yesterday had the abalone on the inside and the mother of pearl on the outside. This is a flip-flop of that setup. All right, these guitars aren't cheap, but they sure are nice. I gotta say, this is obviously flawlessly made, and this one holds tune beautifully. It hasn't really been wonky or anything like that, and it still smells brand new. So this thing's a couple of years old, but in dead mint shape. So if you're looking for a kind of a pretty decent hybrid between almost like a Strat and a 335 and a Les Paul or something like that, this is a lot of those things. This is a bit of a platypus when you think about it in those terms, but pretty awesome guitar, I gotta say. Even if it's not for me, I know it's not my model that I'm gunning for here, but it's definitely really well thought out for getting at all these sounds. You can see why guys like this model a lot. Okay, so thank you very much for tuning in, and I'm sorry if I was rambling. It's just the way things go when Irish people drink too much coffee. All right, so signing off from Brooklyn, New York, it's Jack Devine. Thanks again for tuning in to another episode of Jacksnax. Take it easy.